Welcome to Glorious Truths Untold. Today we will be looking at the topic Within the Second Veil, Part 4. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get updates whenever we post new content. Let's get started. In our last episode, Samuel and Lorna spoke about the Millerite movement, led by William Miller, which predicted Jesus Christ's return between 1843 and 1844. They explained the concepts of types, which as we can recall are symbolic representations, and anti-types, which are the actual events in biblical prophecy. The movement is seen as fulfilling the Feast of Trumpets, with the Day of Atonement extending over a long period, starting in 1844. They further explain that the delay in Christ's return is attributed to the need for people to develop Christ-like character. So today we ask, would it be possible for God to transition His chosen ones prior to them being ready? Being that we, His people, are not ready and are wandering in the wilderness of sin, what do we need to do to meet the conditions? Let's get the answers to these questions. The simple answer to the possibility of God transitioning His chosen ones prior to them being ready is no. If that was the case, we wouldn't be living in the wilderness, so to speak. God, however, assures us of His presence and support during times of change and transition. We need not fear, for He promises to strengthen and uphold us with His righteous hand. But what do we need to do to meet the conditions for transitioning? Lorna will advise us on this subject.
Up until 1844, the door of hope and mercy, whereby men had for 1800 years found access to God, was the ministration of Christ in the first apartment of the heavenly sanctuary through a process known as imputed or substitutionary righteousness. The door into the first apartment, where Christ bore the sufferings for the continued sins of His people, closed in 1844. And the door into the second apartment opened. Now, in the final phase of His atoning work, when the number of the individual pillars in the temple of God is being made up and are about to be assembled to receive their final cleansing and blotting out of sin, the righteousness of Jesus Christ will be imparted to them. This will enable them to stand in the presence of God guileless and guiltless, and Christ, their high priest, will step down from His position as mediator and prove to the onlooking universe that He has indeed saved His people from their sins.
Thank you, Lorna, for guiding us on what is needed to meet the conditions for transitioning. We look forward to having you join us for more discussions in the future. In the next video, we will explore the investigative judgment and highlight the key differences between how Old Covenant and New Covenant believers are judged. How have the criteria for judgment differed for Old Covenant believers compared to New Covenant believers since 1844? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to get updates whenever we post new content. Bye for now.